Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Welcome to another video. In today's installment, I'm going to be sharing with you some fun budget commanders that can be purchased for just under $1. Prepare to dominate the battlefield without breaking the bank. These commanders listed are budget friendly to buy and build around, so you don't have to worry too much about the rest of the deck. Whether you're looking for a fast aggro deck, tricky control strategies, or epic combos, I've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some budget Magic the Gathering. Before we start, let's quickly talk about my friends at Paramount Designs. They make fantastic playmats with amazing artwork. Their playmats are made with great care and are incredibly durable. So if you're looking for a top-notch playmat to up your Commander games, then I've got a great discount code for you, and it's really easy to claim. Simply click the link that pops up now in the right-hand corner of my YouTube video, and it will direct you to a landing page which is offering an exclusive offer on Paramount Design playmats for my YouTube viewers. Simply claim the coupon, add your email, and away you go. You can even find the link in my YouTube description. I also recently made a Patreon. Feel free to check it out. The link is in my description below. Okie dokie, get ready to unleash these awesome budget-friendly commanders. Let's dive into the list. Number 1, Doran, the Siege Tower. A legendary creature treefolk shaman that costs 1 green, 1 black, and 1 white mana to cast. He has 0 power and 5 toughness and says the following. Each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Okay, Doran is one very unique and hyper enjoyable commander to pick up and play. What makes him so cool in my opinion is how he can completely change the dynamic of a commander game you're playing, affecting all players at the table. Flipping creatures' powers with toughness when they assign combat damage makes a really interesting effect and can turn usual useless creatures into absolutely fantastic ones. If you're looking for a budget commander that can be very easily and cheap to build around, that has the ability to change the dynamics of the game that you're actually playing in, then yeah, Doran is a great choice for you. And you can buy this commander for around 80 cents. Number 2, Jared, Carthalion, True Heir. A legendary creature human warrior that costs 1 white, 1 green, and 1 red mana to cast. He has 3 power and 3 toughness and says the following. When Jared Carthalion True Heir enters the battlefield, target opponent becomes the monarch. You can't become the monarch this turn. If damage would be dealt to Jared Carthalion while you're the monarch, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on it. This True Heir is a wonderful commander. Bringing the monarch mechanic to any game of commander is always fun, and most opponents will enjoy it as well. It adds a sort of mini game to your commander games with all of the players battling to become the monarch. Stuff like this really helps keep games refreshing. Jared combined with you being the monarch makes an excellent Voltron commander that can very quickly stack up loads of +1/+1 counters to make him absolutely massive. This means you can rather rapidly build up 21 commander damage to each of your opponents over the game. If you like Voltron, then you'll love Jared, and his color identity is fantastic for a Voltron style deck. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 3, Archelos, Lagoon Mystic. A legendary creature turtle shaman that costs 1 blue, 1 green, 1 black, and 1 generic mana to cast. He has 2 power and 4 toughness and says the following. As long as Archelos Lagoon Mystic is tapped, other permanents enter the battlefield tapped. As long as Archelos is untapped, other permanents enter the battlefield untapped. So this wacky turtle shaman is definitely a unique commander and can be slightly tricky to build around. However, that's all part of the fun. After all, many players highly enjoy deck brewing. In fact, I would argue and say some players may even prefer brainstorming and deck building rather than actually playing the game of Commander. Let me know your opinion on that matter. Obviously, most prefer playing the actual game, but I'd love to know your views. Anyway, Archelos has a unique ability that restricts your opponent's permanents when they enter and even their land choices, which can lead to interesting decision making and strategizing. This ability can also add an extra layer of complexity to games of Commander, making them more challenging and engaging. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 4, Anowon, the Ruin Thief. a legendary creature, a vampire rogue that costs 1 black, 1 blue, and 2 generic mana to cast. He has 2 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Other rogues you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more rogues you control deal combat damage to a player, that player mills a card for each 1 damage dealt to them. If that player mills at least 1 creature card this way, you draw a card. To mill a card, a player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. Anowon is a pretty awesome commander. His ability to mill cards from opponents' libraries whenever a rogue creature deals combat damage to a player adds an element of chaos and unpredictability to the game. And the extra amazing bit is we get to draw a card if the player mills at least 1 creature card this way. This offers a very good card drawing engine machine for us and keeps our aggressive strategy in check. Usually in aggressive decks you don't get rewarded with card draw, whereas in this type of deck you do, which is very nice. Overall, Anowon the Ruin Thief offers a unique and exciting playstyle that can provide hours of entertainment and strategic gameplay for you. You can buy this commander for around 99 cents. Number 5. Atla Palani Nest Tender. A legendary creature human shaman, she has 2 power and 3 toughness and says the following. For 2 generic mana and tap, create a 0/1 green egg creature token with Defender. Whenever an egg you control dies, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay, now this is a commander which is incredibly fun to play. I once had an Atla deck in the past and I highly enjoyed it. I flooded the deck with loads of great creatures with massive amounts of power and yet high casting costs, and would cheat them out with ease using Atla's superb ability. The trick is to find efficient ways to generate those egg tokens and easily sacrifice them. May I recommend Goblin Bombardment here? That's a fantastic card that you can use to very easily sacrifice your eggs. You can get a lot of work done using that card and Atla together. Super good. Super good. This is honestly a really enjoyable commander to pilot and I highly recommend giving her a try. You can buy this commander for around 99 cents. Number 6, the final card on my list today, and it's a 2-sided one. Tovolar Dire Overlord and Tovolar the Midnight Scourge. Let's start with the first side, which is Tovolar Dire Overlord, a legendary creature human werewolf that costs 1 green, 1 red, and 1 generic mana to cast. He has 3 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves and or werewolves, it becomes night. Then transform any number of human werewolves you control. Daybound. The second side of this card is Tovolar the Midnight Scourge, a legendary creature werewolf that has 4 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. For X generic and 1 red and 1 green mana, target wolf or werewolf you control gets +X/+0 and gains trample until the end of turn, Nightbound. Okay, Tovolar is without a doubt the best werewolf commander out there right now. If you're a fan of the werewolf tribe, then this commander has everything that you're looking for. We get very efficient card draw, which is rewarded by our aggressive playstyle, which is awesome. You don't usually get rewarded with cards when you play aggressive decks. We can even use the flipped side of our commander to help pump up our target wolf or werewolf into massive creatures with trample to deal loads of combat damage with absolute ease. Honestly, this commander is absolute blast to play, and you can buy this commander for around 60 cents. Alrighty, we have arrived at the end of my list. What did you think of the commanders listed in the video? Have any of you played these commanders before, or even played against them? Let me know in the comments section below. I love reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out the 2 other videos that should have popped up on the screen around now. Please could you drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future commander content. Remember to check out Paramount Designs, their playmats are truly glorious. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.